Luciano Zaccara is with us, Iran and Gulf politics analyst. Luciano, good to have you back in the studio. So look, Donald Trump said last year that the U.S. had, in his words, obliterated Iran's enrichment capacity in last June, right? U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says that Iran is not currently enriching uranium. He says that publicly. And U.S. intelligence has assessed that Iran is also not making a nuclear bomb. So why do we find ourselves right now, late February, possibly on the brink of war?
Exactly. Well, we have to bear in mind that Netanyahu traveled 7 times to the U.S. Lately. And this means a lot because every time that Netanyahu traveled to the U.S., he's always saying, I am bringing new intel to President Trump. And every time this happens, Trump is revising his approach. So even though he keeps repeating in the State of the Union that he obliterated the nuclear program, he keeps insisting we need to prevent Iran to build nuclear weapons, which is contradicting himself in the same discourse. I think he has no clear idea of what is going on, and he's being pressured by many sides. One of them is Israel that is saying, no, we need to finish the job we started in June, while some others saying, oh, the job is already done in terms of what we want. If we want enrichment zero, or if we want very low enrichment, or if we want to delay the nuclear program for 20 years, we already achieved that, because this is what is supposed to have happened. The problem is that there are others that they are asking for different things, and Trump is, I assume, trapped in the middle of his own way of doing politics, which is this transactional way showing that he can destroy a whole country if he wants, without willing to, because I don't think Trump wants to enter into Iran to destroy the country, but he needs to please also part of his constituency and Israel that he's doing what is needed to defend its main ally, that is Israel in the region. So, I mean, as you said before, we only think we are uncertain and uncertainty. The only one that knows so far today if it's going to be a war or not is Trump. And he made it clear in different tweets. The only one making the decision about that is me.
How much of a threat is Iran really to the United States? Because I sometimes hear from some analysts, like, why would they strike Iran? Iran's not threatening them, and not in any real significant way. And then we played at the top of the show, Marco Rubio. He's saying, wait, hold on. They have short-range ballistic missiles that are pointed at all our bases across the region, and they're trying to get the intercontinental ballistic missiles, which, you know, they do what it says on the box. They could reach the U.S. They could reach another continent.
Well, I mean, the aim maybe is that, because this is a deterrence tool that they can use, because they see that this way they can threaten United States directly and not threatening the neighbors, because at the end of the day, Iran what can do is to attack American interests, but not the U.S. directly. So the only way that Iran can deter the U.S. is threatening United States directly. This doesn't mean that they will do it or they can do it. All this idea of preventing Iran to having nuclear weapons has to do with the fact that Iran can use a nuclear device mainly in Israel. Nobody thinks that Iran can use a nuclear device in the region, because it's affecting also the whole region, including
Well, and
Iran.
they don't have one.
And they don't have, and they never wanted to have that. And the JCPOA was allowing the international community to prove that Iran was not deviating any material to build a nuclear weapon. So, again, we are here in the battle of narratives of what every actor wants about Iran, what are the real objectives of Iran, and in the middle, Iran that is feeling pressure from everywhere, and they need to defend themselves from people that they keep saying that they want to destroy their country, people that they say they want to destroy the political regime, people that they say that they want to eliminate any capability, technological capability they have in nuclear facilities that they has been constructed under the supervision of the International Atomic Energy and under non-proliferation treaty. So, I mean, of course, this is a battle to show what I can do, what I would do if you attack me, and which are the cards I have on the table to show everybody that I am decided to do whatever I want or whatever I need to do to defend myself. United States doing the same, but without having a clear idea of why you feel threatened. Iran has never attacked the United States in its land, and it will never do, at least for many decades.
Luciano Zaccara, thank you very much for joining us.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.